homeowners are spending more on renovations. So the increases of what homeowners typically spend, the homeowners spend about $500 million every year on renovations in the U.S. I mean, that's a significant amount, but that has increased. Let me see if I can actually find the number. Yeah, it's up about 3% from last year. And the reason why I think it's up is, for the same reason that we're talking about, people can't sell their homes. So because they can't sell them, like, well, if, I can't upgrade. If I can't trade up, I might as well just make the current house I'm in nicer. Yeah. So then you got more projects going on. You got upgrades. You got people adding those swimming pools, outdoor summer kitchens. You name it. So this article,
some of it's not I can't sell. It's my interest rate's too good to sell. So I got 2.5%, so I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. It's like, oh, okay, I'm at 2.6% or whatever I'm at on a 15-year. So I got 12 years left now or whatever it is.
Yeah,
and it's like, do I really need a 30-year mortgage at 6%? Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
Sure,
So unless I can find a way to make investment out of that, maybe that's a little different. But do you think it's just because people are staying in their houses they can't move, or because this is amid all of the consumer confidence being down, that the economy's terrible, and tariffs are going to take over the world and all that, but yet people are spending money as it shows. So is it really people are smarter than all these articles give them credit for? Like they're going to spend because they know they can, or are they just racking up debt?
I think it's twofold. One is either they can't sell, or they don't want to because they got their great rate. Because it is improving the asset, then they're going to get a return on it. It's not like they're spending the money and going on, wild trips and, VIP at, the club, spending money that way. So this is money that's going to get an ROI on it. So I think that's what's going on. But interestingly, and I don't know the source of it, but I felt like I heard Home Depot, because this article actually comes from Home Depot, or the data comes from Home Depot. Home Depot, that they have said that they are not going to do any crazy price increases on their materials, even with the tariffs going on, because they've leveraged themselves to work with lots of suppliers. So something that they've learned from COVID, when everyone, no one was expecting it, so no one could have done anything strategically to keep prices in check. So I think Home Depot, again, I don't have the source, but I felt like I either heard it on another podcast or I read it, that they're going to do their best to try to keep material prices as best as where they are without any really significant, price hikes, because they've learned from COVID and they've leveraged themselves to work with a lot of extra suppliers.
Well, and after 4 years of rising inflation, I think you're going to have to decide to spend at some point if you're going to try to do something, because is it going to stop? So maybe that could be a part of it too, is, I'm going to go ahead and get that project done that I need to get done, because the prices are only going to increase from here. They're not ever going to go down at this point. So maybe it's just the right time to finally do that. You've waited, and man, it just keeps going up and up and up. It's like, I better go ahead and get that before it's so ridiculous now I can't do it.
Yeah, it's just the car you might want to go buy, it's going to be more expensive next year. The house you may want to go buy, it's going to be more expensive next year.
Yeah.
The kitchen remodel, it's going to be more expensive next year. So yeah, if waiting for now waiting until you can afford it, like, that makes sense. But waiting for it to be cheaper, it's probably not going to happen, to your point. But yeah, Scott, you're right. The Home Depot did say that they didn't expect to raise prices on tariffs because they've spent years diversifying. They did say, an executive from Home Depot, Billy Bastick, that some products may disappear from the shelves. So that thing at Home Depot you might need to learn to like another thing, because it's just going to get too expensive. So to keep with their plan to keep pricing the way they like it, they're just not going to sell it anymore.